Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Ready to laugh your way through Paris? I'm Anthony M. And let's just say my trip to Paris was, how do you say, magnifique. From the Eiffel Tower to the Louvre. Get ready for some serious sightseeing and even more serious laughs.
First up, the Eiffel Tower. This iconic structure is not just a symbol of Paris, but a symbol of love, art, and engineering marvel. It's a place where dreams come true, and where countless love stories have begun. I mean, you can't go to Paris and not see this thing. It's like a rite of passage for anyone visiting the City of Lights. The moment you lay eyes on it, you understand why it's one of the most visited monuments in the world. The sheer number of tourists flocking to it every day is a testament to its universal appeal. It's like going to New York and saying, "Nah, I'm good on the Statue of Liberty. I'll just hang out in a pizza line." Imagine missing out on such an iconic landmark. The Eiffel Tower is to Paris what the Statue of Liberty is to New York, an absolute must-see. Standing under this massive structure, I felt like an ant at a picnic. It's seriously huge. The iron lattice tower stands at a staggering 324 meters tall, and when you're right underneath it, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. It's like being in the presence of a giant. And the views? Forget about it. Once you make your way up, whether by elevator or by climbing the 1,665 steps, you're rewarded with a panoramic view of Paris that is simply unparalleled. The city unfolds beneath you like a beautiful tapestry, with its historic buildings, winding streets, and the Seine River glistening in the sunlight. You can see all of Paris, and let me tell you, it's breathtaking. From up here, you get a bird's-eye view of landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, and Notre-Dame Cathedral. It's a perspective that gives you a newfound appreciation for the city's beauty and grandeur. And you know what else is funny? They say it's the world's fanciest radio antenna. Originally, the Eiffel Tower was intended to be a temporary structure for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, but it ended up becoming a permanent fixture and even served as a giant radio antenna during World War I. Can you imagine trying to explain that to your cable company? Yeah, my reception's bad because my antenna's in Paris. No, I'm serious. It's amazing to think that this beautiful structure has such a practical use, even if it does sound a bit far-fetched. But seriously, the Eiffel Tower is a must-see. Whether you're visiting during the day or at night, it never fails to impress. At sunset, the tower is bathed in a golden glow, and as night falls, it lights up with thousands of sparkling lights, creating a magical ambience that is truly unforgettable. It's romantic, it's iconic, and it's just plain cool. Couples from all over the world come here to propose, celebrate anniversaries, or simply enjoy a romantic moment together. The Eiffel Tower has a way of making every moment feel special. Plus, they have those little Eiffel Tower keychains you can buy. These souvenirs are a fun way to take a piece of Paris home with you. They come in all sorts of colors and sizes, and they're perfect for gifting to friends and family. You know, the ones that light up? They're especially popular because they mimic the tower's nightly light show. It's a small but delightful reminder of your time in Paris. I may or may not have bought like 10 of them. Don't judge. It's hard to resist when you're caught up in the magic of the moment. Each keychain is a tiny piece of the Eiffel Tower's charm, and having a few extra never hurts. So if you ever find yourself in Paris, make sure to visit the Eiffel Tower. It's an experience you'll never forget.
Next stop, the Louvre. One of the most iconic museums in the world and a must-see for anyone visiting Paris. It's not just a museum, it's an experience, a journey through time and art. Home of the Mona Lisa and her mysterious little smile. This painting alone draws millions of visitors each year, all eager to catch a glimpse of her enigmatic expression. Seriously, what's she so smug about? Maybe she just told a really good joke. Or perhaps she's hiding a secret that we'll never uncover. Theories about her smile range from the mundane to the fantastical. Or maybe she knows something we don't. Some say it's the secret to eternal happiness. Others think it's a hidden message from Da Vinci himself. Like where they keep the good snacks in this place. I'm kidding. Kind of. The Louvre is huge. It's so vast that it can be overwhelming, but that's part of its charm. Each corner you turn reveals a new treasure. Like, you could spend a whole day here and still not see everything. With over 380,000 objects and 35,000 works of art on display, it's a labyrinth of culture and history. I mean, they have art from ancient Egypt to the Renaissance. It's mind-blowing. The diversity of the collection is staggering, offering something for everyone, no matter your taste in art. I tried to do the whole museum thing, really appreciate the art. I took my time, read the plaques, and even tried to sketch a few pieces. But after a while, all those paintings started to look like, well, paintings. It's easy to get art fatigue when you're surrounded by so much beauty. I think I'm more of a modern art guy. There's something about the bold colors and abstract forms that speaks to me. The kind of art where you can just throw some paint at a canvas and call it a day. Yeah, that's my speed. It's spontaneous, it's raw, and it feels more accessible. But hey, even if you're not a huge art buff, the Louvre is still worth a visit. The architecture alone is breathtaking, and the atmosphere is electric with the buzz of so many people discovering art. Just to say you've been there, It's one of those bucket list items that you can proudly check off. Plus, you can tell everyone you saw the Mona Lisa in person. It's a conversation starter, and everyone has their own take on her smile. And then make up your own theory about her smile. Was she in on a joke? Was she posing for hours and just couldn't hold back a smirk? The mystery is part of the allure. The Louvre isn't just about the Mona Lisa, though. It's a treasure trove of art and history. From the ancient Greek statues to the opulent French crown jewels, there's something to captivate every visitor. Take the Winged Victory of Samothrace, for example. This stunning marble sculpture is over 2,000 years old and still exudes a sense of power and grace. Or the Egyptian Antiquities section, where you can see mummies, sarcophagi, and ancient hieroglyphics. It's like stepping into a time machine. And let's not forget the Venus de Milo, another iconic piece that has fascinated art lovers for centuries. Her missing arms only add to her mystique. The Louvre even has a medieval moat. Yes, you heard that right. You can walk through the remains of the original fortress that once stood on this site. After all that exploring, it's nice to take a break in the Louvre's beautiful courtyard. The fountains, the architecture, the people watching. It's all part of the experience. And as the day winds down, the Louvre takes on a magical quality. The pyramid lights up, casting a glow that makes the whole place feel like a dream. So whether you're an art aficionado or just a curious traveler, the Louvre has something for you. It's a place where history and art come alive, and where every visit feels like a new adventure. Louvre-ing the Louvre is an experience you'll never forget. Until next time, au revoir.
Chapter 3, Notre-Dame. Oh my God, all right, let's talk about Notre-Dame Cathedral. This place is seriously impressive. The architecture is incredible, the stained glass is stunning, and the history is, well, it's long. And French. I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried about running into Quasimodo up in the bell tower, but luckily he must have been on a coffee break or something. Maybe he was hanging out with the gargoyles. They seemed like a fun bunch. But seriously, Notre-Dame is a must-see. It's beautiful, it's awe-inspiring, and it's a true testament to human creativity. Plus, it's free to enter, which is always a bonus, right?
Chapter 4, Montmartre, where the artists roam. Next up, we headed to Montmartre, the artistic heart of Paris. This place is crawling with painters, musicians, and all sorts of creative types. I even tried my hand at painting, but let's just say Picasso has nothing to worry about. My stick figure portrait of the Eiffel Tower was not exactly a masterpiece. But hey, it's all about the experience, right? And Montmartre is an experience you won't forget. It's colorful, it's lively, and it's the perfect place to soak up some Parisian charm. Plus, they have crepes. And not just any crepes, Nutella crepes. Need I say more?
Chapter 5, Champs-Élysées, shop till you drop your wallet. Last but not least, we hit up the Champs-Élysées, the most famous shopping street in the world. This iconic avenue stretches for almost 2 kilometers, lined with trees, cafes, theaters, and of course shops that cater to every whim and fancy. And let me tell you, this place is dangerous, not in the sense of safety, but for your wallet. The allure of the Champs-Élysées is irresistible, drawing you into its luxurious embrace. For your wallet, that is. I'm talking designer boutiques, luxury cars and flagship stores of some of the most prestigious brands in the world. From Louis Vuitton to Chanel, the street is a paradise for fashion enthusiasts, and enough high-end merchandise to make your head spin. The interiors of these stores are nothing short of opulent, with marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and impeccably dressed staff, ready to assist you in finding that perfect item. I walked in with a full wallet and walked out with, well, let's just say I'll be eating ramen noodles for the rest of the month. The temptation to splurge is real, and before you know it, you're carrying multiple shopping bags filled with treasures. But hey, it was worth it. The joy of owning something from the Champs-Élysées is unparalleled. It's not just about the items you buy, but the experience of shopping in such a legendary location. The Champs-Élysées is an experience you have to have at least once in your life. As the sun sets, the street transforms into a dazzling display of lights, making it even more magical. Tourists and locals alike flock here, capturing memories with their cameras. Even if it means you have to sell your car to afford it. Just kidding. Kind of. The truth is, the Champs-Élysées offers something for everyone, whether you're window shopping, indulging in a little retail therapy, or simply soaking in the atmosphere. So go ahead, treat yourself, and remember, it's not just shopping, it's an adventure. Outro au revoir from Paris. Thanks for joining me on this hilarious tour of Paris. I hope you enjoyed laughing along with my Parisian adventures. From the Eiffel Tower to the Champs-Élysées, Paris is truly a city that has it all. And remember, when you visit, pack your sense of humor, your appetite for adventure, and maybe an extra credit card or two. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fun travel tips. Au revoir.